How did I really know that I was done with smoking for good? So when I was a smoker, I would quit for periods and then come back. Normally when I would come back, it would be because of some stress or I was just drunk. I've heard a lot of people talking about quitting smoking and it's the hardest thing they've ever done. And I can understand that because it is very difficult for many of us. It was for me. But the hardest thing I've ever done is have a miscarriage. It really took me off guard because I didn't expect it and I didn't know how to handle it. And I was put on bed rest, and so I was stuck there a long time in my own mind, just hoping and praying that things would get better. I blamed myself entirely, and I was going through a lot of grieving at that time, grieving the baby, grieving the relationships that were not holding up to this test. And when I got the final news, I was devastated. It had been years since I last smoked. I was sober for that year. In my grief, in the back of my mind, I had the thought that this would be the time to let everything go, to start smoking, to start drinking, to get high. I had done this pattern of destroying myself so many times that I knew this was ripe for it. It would be a way to explain it to myself or to other people. But instead of going to that familiar pattern, I decided to take care of myself and really hold space for myself because I had been practicing self-love. And I knew that what I needed in that time was to support myself, to take care of myself. My body had been through so much. I was in a really fragile state emotionally, and it was hard on my mental health being laid up in that bed, not knowing what was going to happen. And so I treated myself with tenderness, with care, and changed that pattern. It was huge. It's a lot easier to stay quit on the good days, but when we face the challenges, that's the real test. So don't let a hard thing be the excuse you use to go back to smoking. Let it be the reason you love yourself more deeply, because I know you can stick with it. I know you can quit smoking.